I've actually done this, and I've also done adaptations for this where the kids don't have, they're either disabled in some way, with a, in terms of physically disabled, or they're just, we talked about in my PLC. I'm still gonna let you do the next composition, but go ahead. Let's all say it together. Ready? Panicky, panicky, sunglasses, ocarina, panicky. Good, yeah, all right, good. So Justin, why don't you go ahead and change? We'll do one more time. Rounds of this, and then by the end it's clear I'm not going to be able to hide something with everybody, so then I pick 3 kids to be the hiders. That's a group which they love to do. Of course, sometimes the ones that haven't been paying attention, they wind up sitting down holding all of whatever it is you give them. What was I supposed to do again? Yes, like that. But anyway, all right, so close your eyes, please. Who will get the penny?
Who will get the penny?
Who will get the key?
Who will get the key?
Who will get the paper clip?
Who will get the paper clip?
Maybe me.
Maybe me.
I will get the penny.
I will get the penny.
I will get the key.
I will get the key.
I will get the paper clip.
I will get the paper clip.
We shall see.
We shall see.
All right, very good. Now, can you bring your hands around the front? Do not show what you have. Do not give it away. Feel the object so you can tell what it is. And now let's try it. Who has a penny?
I have the penny.
Who has a key?
I have a key.
Who has a paper clip?
I have a paper clip.
Let us see.
Let us see.
Okay, very good. And so we go through the whole thing. So, all right, sorry, Leslie. Use just one hand. I know you see Mr. Lawton do that sometimes because he's doing something else with the other hand. But it's always better to use both our hands. Can we try that? And the rest of you can just sort of try that on your desktop. Now, drummers, one thing that I always like to do is, drums actually, you don't think about them making different sounds, but they do. And it depends on how you hit the drum. So what I'm going to do is,
Sing with a ying.
my yin can sing most anything.
My ying can sing most anything.
I sing high.
I sing high.
My yin sings low.
My ying sings low.
I sing smooth.
I sing smooth.
My yin sings bumpy.
My ying sings bumpy.
I sing quiet.
I sing quiet.
My yin sings strong.
My ying sings strong.
I sing fast.
I sing fast.
My yin sings slow.
My ying sings slow.
I sing high.
I sing high.
My yin sings low.
My ying sings low.
And we are not too bad, you know.
And we are not too bad, you know.
Sing ying anything.
Sing ying anything.
Sing ying anything.
Sing ying anything.
One, two, ready, go. Hat and hat, hat. One, two, ready, go. And hat and hat. One, two.
Kindergartners, because like,
No, I do this part with first grade.
but even so, like I think for a lot of myself included, I'm like, this is so much for first graders. Like they can't handle it, but like you have done it and have proven that they can.
It can be done, but here's the thing, here's what I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about time signature, I'm not talking about notation, I'm not talking about notes, I'm not saying you do anything. Yes, they're doing an ostinato at the same time they're playing a steady pulse
They don't
on
know.
melodic percussion, but the ostinato is only the most famous ostinato of all time,
Yeah.
so that makes it a little bit easier.
But you're not labeling any of this for them. They're
Not
just
really. Only
they're just
ostinato.
experiencing it.
Yeah, and steady pulse, because that's what
Yeah.
we'll come to that in a minute, but anyway. Drums with me, please. Let's slow it down a bit. Steady pulse. Boom. Say it with me. It's fun to sing.
It's fun to sing.
When you sing with a yin.
When you sing with a ying.
My yin can sing most anything.
My ying can sing most anything.
another pattern breaker. We really have to read this. We need to focus and do one line at a time, and we're going to read it like a book, yeah? Let's read line 3. Ready, let's go.
Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin.
Wow, you did a good job with that. We have to practice that a lot because we don't know to stop at 4 pumpkins.
Oh, yes, yeah.
We just pumpkin, 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 pumpkin until we're like, what? Okay. Pumpkin. Ooh, another new pattern.
Oh, and a new leaf.
And a new leaf. It's red.
Stop.
Stop. Can you read this one? Ready, let's go.
Pumpkin, pumpkin, leaf. Stop.
Can you read the whole enchilada? Ready, let's go.
Pumpkin, 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 leaf. Pumpkin, leaf. Pumpkin, leaf. Pumpkin, 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 leaf.
Well done. Hall of the Mountain King, please.
Which version? There's a
Yes.
bajillion. Got it. I got you.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to match every
Mary
iteration, but we
had a
don't
little
care.
lamb. Little lamb. Little lamb. It's the same.
That's the birthday candle. Don't blow it out. If you blow out somebody's birthday candle before it's time, they go, "Ah!" Don't blow it out.
Your wish doesn't come true.
That's right. We talked about apple tree. How many bucks? 2. Blow out your birthday candle. Say apple and make 2 bumps that go with your words.
Apple.
Oh, you are so good. Do it again.
Apple.
Tree,
Three.
tree.
How many bumps?
1.
1. Just 1 bump.
Tree. Tree.
Excellent. Make sure you can see. What comes first?
Apple.
Apple.
Apple. What comes second?
Tree.
Ooh.
I also love that you're using analog.
I am an analog person still.
That's important. Some schools are having like a renaissance of getting rid of screens.
Yeah. Who can read my sentence? Ready, let's go.
Apple tree. Apple
Oh,
tree.
you smarties, you used your voice and your instrument? What? Here we go now.
Apple tree. Apple tree.
Again,
Apple tree. Apple tree.
again.
Apple tree. Apple tree.
One more.
Apple tree. Apple tree.
Hit it, Leslie. It's cold outside, it's cold outside, it's cold outside today. So get your mitts, so get your mitts, and we'll go out and play. How did you know you were supposed to clap 2 times when you got 2 mittens?
Because mitten is 2 syllables.
What?
There's 2 mittens in there.
And there's 2 mittens on the page. I double the picture even though this is a mitten and this is a mitten.
Mitten.
Yeah, it's not mitten. But their brains are not concrete. So this is mitten, okay? All right, if I'm doing, you can read this with your hands. Ready, read.
Hat, 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 hat.
You can read this on your head. Ready, read.
Hat, 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 hat.
You can read this with your hands. Ready, read.
Mitten, hat, hat, hat.
You can read this on your head. Ready, read.
Mitten, hat, hat, hat.
We have 2 different pictures. Which one should we read with our hands and which one should we read with our heads? Yeah, it's an obvious answer, but it's not obvious to them, right? So, mittens, hat, hat, hat. Ready, let's go.
Mitten, hat, hat, hat.
Red. We're going to do it once. This is a different kind of activity because we're doing 2 different body parts. So I'm not throwing multiple repetitions on there because we're going to be up and down like this and they don't know what part of their body is involved. So we just do it once and we do it slow. Here we go. You did such a good job moving through your hands to play mittens. Let's do it one more time just to make sure. Ready, let's go. Ready.
Reggae.
Oh my god.
Like that. So if you're into using color as an organizer, sure.
All right.
That kind of ruins a little bit of my sensation.
Now, if I may,
The whacker G is like a teal green.
Yeah.
And the kid.
if I may, just jump in here because we've got a full day today. So, let's go ahead and a lot of times I don't even bother with this with the kids because it just what we're going to do with these is be less melodic. But because I know we have very sensitive and discerning ears in here, let's go ahead and take off the B, which is the purple one, and the green one, so that we now have a 1 octave C pentatonic. All right, but like I said, I usually don't bother for this purpose. So let's construct our piece. First of all, drums, your part, you already know. Stop right there. Now I have an idea that I want to keep the steady pulse because I don't want this thing to speed up. So I'm wondering if I could ask the wood xylophone players to take their mallets, and I want you to keep the steady pulse. By the way, do we remember how to keep the steady pulse? All tas. Okay, ta, 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 ta. And by the way, this is a great activity that they tell you, the books say kids can't do this. Dalcroze insists kids can't do it, but they can do this. Watch this. Okay, here's your tas. Ta, ta, ta. T, 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 T. When they get to 3rd grade, they can do this. Takadimi, 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 takadimi. Everybody stop. All right. So I'm doing 16ths and 8ths and quarters all at the same time. No problem. Don't tell them that's what it is or they will fall apart. But
I
yeah,
mean, if they can go like that.
yeah, exactly. And also, when they're hungry, that's a good sign. All right, so at any rate, here's my question for you. Can I ask? And for the moment, let's go ahead and let the rainbow glockenspiels also play that steady pulse.
You can change bars and move around.
Move
There's
around,
no wrong
explore
notes.
what it has to do. I'm more interested in the rhythm. It's fun to sing.
It's fun to sing.
When you sing with a yin.
When you sing with a yin.
My yin can sing most anything.
My yin can sing most anything.
I sing high,
I sing high.
my yin sings low.
My yin sings low.
And we are not too bad, you know.
And we are not too bad, you know.
Sing yin anything.
Sing yin anything.
Sing yin anything.
Sing yin anything.
All right, try to imagine actually doing it that fast with first grade, being like, that's why they all come out with their hair standing. No, you'd be much slower than that, of course.
And it's a challenge to play and sing at the same time.
Yes.
They get
It's
so focused
Yeah,
on
you
the
have to
bar.
practice it.
Well, that focus, that's part of flow too.
Yeah.
Okay, just so you know, it's a little moment of flow. That's why you know, like a lot of golfers talk about it. Tiger Woods used to say, he knows he's in trouble when he gets up, when he's standing in front of the ball, he's ready to tee off, and he's thinking about more than one thing. It's the singularity of thought that happens, and anytime you can get them to kind of zoom in on something, it's good. So I don't argue with them too much about, you know, like looking at the drums and not looking at me. However, now I'm going to ask you to try something which is a little bit more challenging, and I don't do this with kinders. If I asked, Rainbow Glockenspiels only have a special job for you. If I was to ask you to play your Rainbow Glockenspiel high, what are some ideas about how you might do that? Love it. All right, that's good. So you get an A for the day. Very nice. And keeping in mind, friends, you know, like when I said hi, I made my voice go up high, like up here, like I'm a little mouse talking, right? And we've done, in this one we've also demonstrated us on the piano. What happens if we play our shortest bar only? I sing high. My yin sings low. What would the answer to low be? Well, let's just keep this on the rainbow glock, so I want you guys to keep your steady pulse job. I'm going to put this all together, okay? How about I sing smooth? My yin sings bumpy.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. How about fast? How about slow? Okay. Now, Rainbow Glockenspiel players, I have a very hard job for you. We're going to say the chant. And because you have this hard job, you are not responsible for saying the words. But when we say the words, I want you to respond by playing what we say. So we say play high. Well, and we'll take a moment, we'll take a little break, okay? And this time, I don't want you to echo me, I want you to say the poem with me, okay? With the gaps in between. Does it make sense? All right? And we'll start all the parts together. So Rainbow Glocks will start and we'll say I high, low, this will be the progression, fast, slow, bumpy and smooth and bumpy, and, or is it smooth and rough? No, smooth and bumpy. And what was the other one?
Soft and strong.
Soft and strong. So how about soft? Now these are hard. I noticed that it's hard to, even when you're playing soft, it's not much of a difference.
Flip it.
Can anyone figure out what's it? Yeah. That's soft, isn't it? And then every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, like maybe once every 2 years, some kid says, well, what if only one instrument plays when we're playing soft and then everybody plays. We're playing loud.
That kid's a savant.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah, no, that's before, welcome to the orchestra before 1700, they didn't have instruments that it could play with dynamics. Exactly, all right. But let's go ahead and use Leslie's idea. So we get to the soft part, light tapping. But again, you guys are part of the rhythm section. Wood xylophones, you're part of the groove. You're part of the overpowering bass drive of the song. Super important job, okay? So I want you to stay there, even though it's gonna be tempting to switch over. So let's start,
Still stay on C and G?
yeah, but no, just drift wherever you wanna go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
wherever you wanna go, wherever you wanna go.
That you do this with kindergartners, because like.
No, I do this part with first grade.
But even so, like, I think for a lot of, myself included, I'm like, this is so much for first graders, like, they can't handle it, but like, you have done it and you have proven that they can.
It can be done, but here's the thing, here's what I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about time signature, I'm not talking about notation, I'm not talking about notes, I'm not saying you do anything. Yes, they're doing an ostinato at the same time they're playing a steady pulse
They don't
on
do
melodic percussion, but the ostinato is only the most famous ostinato of all time,
Yeah.
so that makes it a little bit easier.
But nothing's, you're not labeling any of this for them. They're
Not
just-
really. Only
they're just
ostinato.
experiencing it.
Yeah, and steady pulse, because that's what we'll come to that in a minute, but anyway. Drums with me, please. Let's slow it down a bit. Steady pulse. Say it with me. It's fun to sing.
It's fun to sing.
When you sing with a yin.
When you sing with a yin.
My yin can sing most anything.
My yin can sing most anything.
I sing high.
I sing
Let them do it. My yin sings low.
my yin sings low.
I sing fast. My yin sings slow.
My yin sings slow.
I sing smooth.
I sing smooth.
My yin sings rough. What I leave out?
Strong.
I sing soft. My yin sings strong. I sing high. My yin sings low.
My yin sings low.
And we are not too bad, you know.
We are not too bad, you know.
Sing, yang, anything.
Sing, yang, anything.
Sing, yang, anything.
Sing, yang, anything.
It'd be cool to do the singing anything on the glockenspiels at the end, matching just to have them playing the same rhythm as singing anything. Or they play anything they want.
One of the things that happens, and this is so when we do this with anyway, thank you. One of the things that happens is that sometimes happens. What'll happen is a child will be attracted to something else that somebody else is doing, and suddenly you look over and they're playing that other part. So for this introductory thing, I tend not to challenge that.
Good job. Did you not make them do all 17 repetitions? Okay, and when it gets fast at the end, accuracy, don't care. Oop. Ready, set, here we go. grade. Tee-tee-ta. You can do everyone. Just like to stop. Uh-oh. Oh no, what's happening? It's getting louder, but something else is happening. It's also getting faster, louder. Oh no! Watch out!
One octave C pentatonic. All right, but like I said, I usually don't bother for this purpose.
Cái này nhỏ nhỏ kia thôi.
So, let's construct our piece. First of all, drums, your part you already know. Stop right there. Now I have an idea that I want to keep the steady pulse because I don't want this thing to speed up. So I'm wondering if I could ask the wood xylophone players to take their mallets, and I want you to keep the steady pulse. By the way, do we remember how to keep the steady pulse?
All ties.
All tas. Okay, ta, 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 ta. And by the way, this is a great activity that they tell you, the books say kids can't do this. Dalcroze insists kids can't do it, but they can do this. Watch this. Okay, here's your tas. Ta, ta, ta. T, 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 T. When they get to third grade, they can do this. Takadimi, 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 takadimi. Everybody stop. All right. So I'm doing sixteenths and eighths and quarters all at the same time. No problem. Don't tell them that's what it is, or they will fall apart. But yeah,
I mean, if they can go like that.
yeah, exactly. And also, when they're hungry, that's a good sign. All right. So at any rate, here's my question for you. Can I ask? And for the moment, let's go ahead and let the rainbow glockenspiels also play that steady pulse.
You can change bars and move around.
Move
There's no
around,
wrong
explore
notes.
what it has to do. I'm more interested in the rhythm. It's fun to sing.
It's fun to sing.
When you sing with the yin.
When you sing with the yin.
My yin can sing most anything.
My yin can sing most anything.
I sing high.
I sing high.
My yin sings low.
My yin sings low.
And we are not too bad, you know.
And we are not too bad, you know.
Sing yin anything.
Sing yin anything.
Sing yin anything.
Sing yin anything.
All right, try to imagine actually doing it that fast with first grade, being like, it's when they all come out with their hair singing. No, it would be much slower than that, of course.
And it's a challenge to play and sing at the same time.
Yes.
They get
It's
so
a-
focused
Yeah,
on
you
the
have to
bars.
practice it.
Well, that focus, that's part of.
I have 4 poems. And the rule is only one animal can go in each poem. It says,
Frog.
and it says,
Duckling.
what's this?
Frog.
Frog. What's this?
Ducky.
Duckling. You could say ducky.
Yeah,
I don't
duckling is
mind,
hard.
but not duck. And we have to be specific because their kids will go duck, froggy. Okay, fine. But I like frog and duckling because it's in the text. Okay. All right.
Text-based evidence?
Same sort. What?
Text-based evidence? English language arts?
What? Do we actually teach that? Same sort of thing, right? We explore frog. or duckling. We play the rhythm, right? Let's try this one. Ready, steady, here we go.
Duckling, 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 frog. Duckling, 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 frog. Duckling, 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 frog. Duckling, duckling, duckling.
Can you turn off the words at your mouth and think them in your smart brain? And let the instrument do all the talking. Ready, let's go. You're so good at this. I'm gonna mess you up. Good luck. Springtime is here. Springtime is here. Frogs and ducklings now appear. Springtime is here. What? I didn't mess you up?
We're so smart.
You're so smart. You didn't follow my song. You followed what you were reading. And then I let them come in. They change it and they change it and they change it. And this is where child agency.
Each cookie is a work of art.
Made of chocolate chips, brown sugar, flour, eggs. Right. That's for tomorrow. Okay. So as you see, sorry, I tried to stop. Thank you.
Hummingbird duck, cookie vulture, hummingbird duck, chickadee, kingfisher, crow, hummingbird duck.
Bird to the feather, flock to the kidder.
Birds of a feather flock together in summertime and wintertime and any kind of weather. Birds of a feather flock together.
Hummingbird crow, chickadee duck. Hummingbird crow, chickadee
Aha!
duck. Woodpecker, blue jay, turkey, vulture, crow. Hummingbird crow.
Twice, twice. Birds of a feather.
Bird to the feather, bird to the feather, flock together. In summertime and wintertime and any kind of weather. Bird to the feather, flock together. Bird to the feather, flock together.
Birds of a feather flock together in summertime and wintertime and any kind of weather. Birds of a feather flock together.
Here's a leaf. And here's a leaf. And that makes two, you see. And here's the bud. That makes the flower. That blooms for you and me.
All right, very nice, good. Some of you already jumped in with the singing, which is great. When the kids do that, it's thrilling. They actually read. Everybody on the board, dude? I made cookies for you and me. Based on a secret recipe. Not too sweet, not too tart. Each cookie is a work of art. They're made of flour, sugar, baking soda, eggs. Flour, sugar, baking soda, eggs. Butter, chocolate chips, raisins, vanilla. Flour, sugar, baking soda, eggs. Beautiful. Now, okay. So, but of course, not all cookies. Let's put it all together. What I'm going to say is let's feather it. Let's have a feathering type arrangement. The kids have heard me say this a million times. They know what I mean. We're going to start typically with the drums or the bass. Then we're going to add the bass. Then we're going to add the other instruments. Then we're going to add the voices. Let's put the color part in along with the voices. And let's put that dot, dot, dot at the end of each phrase. Because you notice there's a little space, there's a little gap there. One thing we talk about in Orff a lot, and again, this is actually Midwestern as well. Wrapping stuff around the bar helps. Drum part again, so.
Orange,
Raisins, garlic cake, lutefisk, Vegemite, xylophones. At the drums. One more time. Get ready to sing and add the color part. I made cookies for you and I got the secret recipe. Not too sweet, not too sour. That which cookie is a word. One more time. I made cookies for you and me. Please not a secret recipe. Not too sweet, not too tart. Each cookie is a work of art. Let's stop right there. Very good. Okay. Each do that. And if you have to shuffle a little bit. Daylight come and we want go home. 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 Nice. Do we have this queued up? It's in the slide, but I don't know if it'll play through.
Should. Where's the,
Oh, it was on the slide when I put it in there. Okay.
It's not showing up. Let me,
Snag it on your phone. It's the
Yeah.
Harry Belafonte, the original version. So, you know, and by the way, friends, I only. Oh, you can do this. Take my picture.
Daylight come and we want go home. Work all night and a drink a rum.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Stop banana till the morning come.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
It's 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and we want go home.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Zadeo.
Daylight come and we want go home. Daylight come and we want go home.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
I think Denny, black tarantula.
Daylight come and we want go home.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and we want go home.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and we want go home. If you lose your place, go ahead and pick it out so you can match pitch. Daylight come and we want go home. Eggs, sugar, baking soda, butter, chocolate chips. So, oh, that threw me off. That was okay. Let's try that again. Same thing in the B section. Let's see, Mr. Lawton got that wrong. Let's see. Ooh, I like the way that's a real, like a cha-cha sort of vibe. Cool. All right. So here's what we're gonna do is, does everyone remember the melody at this point? Yeah. Good. Good. So, ready? Okay. So, for for this, let's do it like this. Can we do it all on, and we've talked about this in second grade, if you recall. Let's do this all on. Okay, so. Sorry, B section is.
They do, the
This is some kind of like predator, like.
It's a little creepy. Context where it's highly predictable at first.
Yeah.
It needs to be like at the end of every phrase, the end of every line, there's a rest. It should be highly predictable to start.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like pro. When it's cold outside,
Oh,
you
you have
can
it.
wear gloves. Or you can wear mittens. Show me gloves. And mittens. Good. When I wear mittens, my fingers are all touching each other as they're in the pocket. And when I wear gloves, my fingers all have their own spot. Awesome. Listen, my dear, you gotta cross the room, but there's one over here for you.
So do what Alice considered.
Put on the edge near your tummy, and which feels best to put in the middle. Your middle hand is your fluffy hand, and your edge hand is your flat hand. You can trade them and see what you like best. Okay. We're gonna go 4 times on the edge, and 4 times in the middle. Ready, steady, here we go. And ooh, I hear a change. How about 2 and 2? Ready, steady, here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. How about 1 and 1? Ready, steady, here we go. Yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, green. And I can give them color patterns. So targets really, really help the kids that are having trouble. My kiddos also, because they're young, are standing behind their drums. I tell them I get to sit because I'm an old teacher. But also, I usually take a djembe, and that's because it lets me orient for them. So I push it forward.
Don't let them do that with the tubanos, because
No.
they will break the feet off.
Yeah, and the tubanos will fall and it's a
Yeah.
mess. Yeah, I tell them, I'm the teacher, I've been doing this for a super duper long time. I'm from the 1900s, and so, so I can do these things and it's okay. All right, Charlie, in the tub. Charlie,
in-
pulled out the plug. Oh my goodness! Oh my soul! There goes Charlie down the hole.
kids will never want to take a bath.
Well, we have lots of discussions about who is Charlie, what is Charlie, how big is Charlie. And it's funny, because they're like, he stayed in the tub too long and he shrank. Or he's really a mouse, or, or the tub is giant, or we have all kinds of great imaginary discussions around it. But the rhythm, I say my turn, your turn. Charlie, Charlie in the tub.
Charlie, Charlie in the tub.
Charlie, Charlie pulled out the plug.
Charlie, Charlie pulled out the plug.
All mountain. There lived an evil, mad scientist who happened to look just like a quarter note top. In his secret laboratory. One day, and I flick the lights if I can reach them.
I think you don't have epileptic children.
Exactly.
Well, then you use your
Careful.
funnel.
One day, the evil mad scientist looked down from his secret laboratory, and he saw two lovely young eighth notes holding hands and tripping merrily up the side of the mountain. Tee, 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 tee. Curses, said the evil mad scientist quarter note. They're ruining my vibe. So he sent his flying monkeys down, of course, down the side of the mountain to harass the beautiful young eighth notes. They reached the lovely young eighth notes, where they harassed them so much that the young ladies stopped holding hands, at which point they were able to take their combs out of their pockets and give themselves, whoops, wrong thing, fancy hairdos. I don't know why it's changing color on me.
Just go with it.
Someday I'll figure it out, but that was not intentional. Suddenly I've got red. I don't know why.
I like it.
Okay, but these girls are indefeatable. Having fancy hairdos did not ruin their day, just made them feel better. And they continued on their way, tripping merrily, merrily, merrily up the side of the mountain. Tee, 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 tee. Curses, said the evil mad scientist quarter note, and he sent the flying monkeys again, but this time with a net. And they flew down, captured one of the beautiful young eighth notes, and transported her to the other side of the mountain.
Hey, she got bigger too.
I know. Where she lived out the rest of her days and never saw her sister again. Wah, wah, wah. Does it always have to be a happy ending? To make room for both hands now, right? Our fluffy hands. They want to catch that bug right in the middle, but sometimes we have to just make room for both, and that's okay. Ready, steady, here we go.
Charlie, 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 at the bug. Oh my goodness, oh my soul, there goes Charlie down the hole.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. What if I say it like this? Would you know what to do? Charlie, Charlie, in the tub. Charlie, Charlie, put out the blood. Oh my goodness, oh my soul. There goes Charlie down the hole. You know what to do?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Can we do Be My Echo? I say it, you play it, I say it, you play it. You can also say it when you play it. That helps us, right? Okay, my turn, your turn. Charlie, Charlie, in the tub.
In the tub.
Charlie, Charlie, put out the blood.
Charlie, Charlie, put out the bug.
Oh my goodness, oh my soul.
Oh my goodness, oh my soul.
There goes Charlie down the hole.
There goes Charlie down the hole.
Amazing, let's play it together. Ready, let's go. Excellent. Can you turn off your voice and let the drum do all the talking? Where do we start? Show me your starting place. Great. the same tune. Half speed if they need to, right? So we go. El libro, the best book I ever read. La mariposa, the best book. El libro, mariposa. Put your triangle on top of your drum. Look at it. Slide your triangle close to your tummy until your thumbs fall off. Wiggle your thumbs. Oh, I see all those thumbs wiggling. Do you still have mitten hands? Good job. Right there where your mitten hands are, play on your drum. Nice bounce. Play fast. Close it. Open it. Close it. Open it. Close it. Make it flat. Make it fluffy. Make it flat. Make it fluffy. So fluffy. Make it fluffy. Put it in the middle of the drum. Pretend there's a tiny little bug there. You want to catch it, but not squish it. Show me your fluffy hand. Other hand. Switch every time. Right in the middle. You can see, are you in the middle? Shake back. One hand.
Just do your thing.
Okay.
Just let me sing, I'll do your, and I'm gonna do my thing. Here we go, ready? So, 1, 2, starts with a pat. Fill a spoonful of diamonds, put a spoonful of gold. Just a spoonful of precious love could satisfy.
No, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Flat, flat, flat. Play. Flat, flat.
Some guys about
Yeah.
everything about a spoon. That spoon, that spoon, that spoon.
Again.
Spoon, spoon, that spoon.
Oh.
Everyone else got it?
Yeah.
That fits every. Throw the ball, baby. 1,
2, 3.
head, shoulders, shoulders, waist, waist, knees, knees, ankles, make the cow. Throw the ball, baby. 1, 2,
3, 4.
I ain't been to first school. I ain't been to school. I ain't been to college, but I ain't no fool. To the front,
to the back, to the side by side, to the front, to the back, to the side by side, to the front, to the back, to the side by side, side by side, side by side.
Oh, wait, there's more. Stop right here. Group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Hey, wait, Judy. Actually, we'll move you back. Put you over here. So here's what we're gonna do. I want you to come up with 2 ideas of your own, and you're gonna write. So, kids have been saying that all year. 6, 7, baby. Don't do that, please. Also, don't do think deep thoughts, baby. That's 1, 2. Sorry, start that again. Well, I stepped around the corner, and I stepped around the block, and I stepped right into the bakery shop. I kicked out of the grease, and I headed. All right, slow this down. Slow it down. Well, I stepped around the corner, and I stepped around the block, and I stepped right into the bakery shop. No, another clapping. Handed the lady a 5-cent piece. She looked at the nickel and she looked at me, and she said, "You're cheating me. There's a hole in the nickel and it goes right through." And I said, "There's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the donut.
Goodbye.
But eventually it becomes, because there's so little space left, it becomes easier just to do the whole thing. So what did I do to show you the whole thing? Well, I stepped around the corner, and I stepped around the block, and stepped right into the bakery shop. The donuts right out of the grease, and I handed the lady a 5-cent piece. She looked at the nickel, and she looked at me, and she said, "Young man, you're cheating me. There's a hole in the nickel, and it goes right through." And I said, "There's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the
Donut. Goodbye.
I'll show you this one.
Okay.
Just remember, it starts with that passion. Here's the path.
Now on the
Yes,
break,
good.
you're in a circle.
That's right. A little improvisation if you wish. Just make sure, I don't care where you go, just make sure the path's lined up. That's the path.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah. Try avocado wave. Like this. Oh!
like the game we play really young, right? Look here, look here, look here. Oh my God, they turn around. They turn around.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Here's the way that this is the way, and yes, there are different melodies, different things. The main thing is, this is what I teach the kids. If you get the first clap right, the rest is gravy. If you don't get that clap right, you're never going to catch up. So it's head, shoulders, baby. The clap is on baby. Try it again. Head, shoulders, baby. Now reach out. One, clap, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, baby. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, baby. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders, waist, baby. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders, waist, baby. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, waist, baby. 1, 2, 3. For the rim shot, it's, you basically, I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna go dominant, so I'm gonna strike with my left hand on my right hand. Ba, dum,
Dum,
dum.
dum.
Ba, dum, bum. I usually put a little hop in it too. Ba, dum, bum.
Ba-dum.
Good. All right, good. I need somebody to be my partner to show the B section.
Oh, wait.
Come, come.
Okay.
I want you to reach across your body. Lots of midline stuff here, really important, okay? Now reach across this way. Reach across your hips. Nope. I want you the same. I want you to use your right hand too. So you're reaching the other way.
Go opposite.
Opposite. There you go. And say, I ain't been to Frisco.
Okay, I ain't been to Frisco.
I ain't been to school.
I ain't been to
You just move one hand, okay?
Okay,
I ain't been to college.
I ain't been to.
Double it up. But I ain't no fool.
But I ain't.
Double,
no
double,
fool.
right. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. Side by side, side by side, but on the farm.
Okay.
Find a partner.
Where, okay. The way I did it was just like, I need
All right, everybody, we'll take it real slow. Take it slow, take it slow. Reach across,
Okay.
reach across your body. Take your right hand, reach across your waist the other way, and say, I ain't been to Frisco. By the way, why do we say, I ain't been to Frisco instead of, I ain't been to San Francisco?
If it's too many.
It's too many syllables. Many jazz musicians and blues musicians have noticed this. The lady, a 5-cent piece. She looked at the nickel and she looked at me and she said, young man, you're cheating me. There's a hole in the nickel and it goes right through. And I said, there's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the donut. Goodbye. Now you'll notice that we actually got our kind of like chant mixed up here a little bit because I'm saying, I handed the lady a 5-cent piece, and you guys are saying, some of you are saying, I handed the lady 5-cent piece, okay? It doesn't matter. For this kind of music, it's important that the accents line up. It's not necessarily important that all the other beats do. I'm going to add something to this. So I'm going to pat, and then I'm going to clap. So, pat, clap. So, well, I stepped around the corner, and I stepped around the block, and I stepped right into the bakery shop. I picked 2 donuts right out of the grease, and I handed the lady a 5-cent piece. She looked at the nickel, and she looked at me, and she said, young man, you're cheating me. There's a hole in the nickel, and it goes right through, and I said, there's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the donut. Goodbye. Just going to leave that alone for now because I'm going to do something different there. Let's add on again. So it's pat, clap, reach out. Pat, clap, do. Try that. You can do that. So, well, I stepped around the corner and I stepped around the block and I stepped right into the bakery shop. I picked 2 donuts right out of the grease, and I handed the lady a 5-cent piece. She looked at the nickel and she looked at me, and she said, young man, you're cheating me. There's a hole in the nickel and it goes right through, and I said, there's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the donut. Goodbye. Adding on. So what I'm going to do from now on is now you kind of get this idea. They'll be just adding on each time. So just get in the groove with me. In other words, I don't expect you to do it perfectly. I'm not going to demonstrate it 1,000 times before you try it. I'm just going to ask you to add on and hang on and do the best you can. Well, I stepped around the corner, stepped around the block, and I stepped right into the bakery shop. I picked 2 donuts out of the grease, and I handed the lady a 5-cent piece. She looked at the nickel, and she looked at me, and she said, young man, you're cheating me. There's a hole in the nickel, and it goes right through, and I said, there's a hole in the donut too. Thanks for the donut. Goodbye. Actually, I don't want to do that. So, thanks for the donut thing, just to show you where this is going, that's more because we're working in a group. So, head, shoulders, baby, 1, 2, 3, head, shoulders, baby, 1, 2, 3, head, shoulders, baby, 1,
2, 3, shoulders raised, baby, 1, 2, 3, shoulders raised, baby, 1, 2, 3, head and shoulders, shoulders raised, baby, 1, 2, 3,
Ba-dum-bum. I ain't been to Frisco, I ain't been to school,
I ain't been to college, but I ain't no fool. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. Side by side, side by side.
ba-dum-bum. Waist, knees, baby, 1,
2, 3, waist, knees, baby, 1, 2, 3, head and shoulders, shoulders, waist, knees, baby, 1, 2, 3, knees, ankles, baby, 1, 2, 3, knees, ankles, baby, 1, 2, 3, head and shoulders, shoulders, waist, knees, ankles, baby, 1, 2, 3,
ba-dum-bum. I ain't been to Frisco,
I ain't been to school, I ain't been to college, but I ain't no fool. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. Side by side, side by side.
ba-dum-bum. Milk the cow, baby,
1, 2, 3, milk the cow, baby, 1, 2, 3, head and shoulders, shoulders, waist, knees, and ankles, milk the cow, baby, 1, 2, 3,
throw the ball.
baby, 1, 2, 3, throw the ball, baby, 1, 2, 3, head and shoulders, shoulders, waist, knees, ankles, milk the cow, throw the ball, baby, 1, 2, 3.
Ba-dum-bum. I ain't been to Frisco,
I ain't been to school, I ain't been to college, but I ain't no fool. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. Side by side, side by side. Ba-dum-bum.
Pimple patches, baby, 1,
2, 3, finger back, baby, 1, 2, 3, head and shoulders, shoulders, waist, knees, ankles, baby, finger back, baby, 1, 2, 3,
take yourself a baby,
1, 2, 3, take a step, baby, 1, 2, 3, head, shoulders, shoulders, waist, knees, ankles, let the cow throw the ball. They're gonna never take a step, 1, 2, 3.
I ain't been to Frisco.
I ain't been to school, I ain't been to college, but I ain't no fool. And the back, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. Side by side, side by side. Boom. Shimmy, shimmy, baby, 1, 2, 3. Shimmy, shimmy, baby, 1, 2, 3. Hands, shoulders, shoulders, waist, knees, ankles, ball, baby, take a shake, baby, 1, 2, 3. Hands, baby, 1, 2, 3. Hands, skate, baby, 1, 2, 3.
Ba-dum-bum. I ain't been to Frisco.
I haven't been to school. To the back, to the side by side. Front to the back, to the side by side. To the front, to the back, to the side by side. Side by side, side by side.
Ba-dum-bum.
1, 2, 3. Drive a car, baby. 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, shoulders, waist, knees, ankles, milk the cow, throw the ball, take a seat, take a seat.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Do the disco, 1, 2, 3.
Head,
Shoulders, shoulders, waist,
knees, ankles, milk the cow, throw the ball, pimple patches, shimmy, shimmy, ba-dum-bum. I ain't been to Frisco.
I ain't been to school. I ain't been to college.
Ain't no fool. To the
Front to the back, to the side by side.
to the front, to the back,
To the side by side. Front to the back, to the side by side. Side by side, side by side. Boom.
Ooh, she walked down by the old graveyard. Ooh, she saw the bones all lying around. Ooh, she went to the closet to get a broom. Ooh, she opened the door and boom! Now, this is probably the lamest ghost story ever written, and I make no bones about this with my kids. But the kids will say, wait a minute. You know, they're talking kinders now, like, hold on a second, Mr. Lawton. So she lives next door to the cemetery, and she goes in there, and she sees bones. And upper neighbor. Lower number. You can go as far as you want, but mostly with the kids, I'm keeping it on E and G to begin with. You try to adapt this for whatever their skill set is. And let's get these drums out of the way. Let's stand up and come on the inside of the drums and make a circle, please.
And then just let it press.
It's a D.
My favorite story on Richard Lawton is that LAPD pulled him over because he was playing recorder in his car.
Yeah, that's true.
They thought it was something.
They thought it was, yeah, I'm sure they thought I was getting high.
He's sitting in traffic and there's music on the radio and Richard goes recording.
I was stopped on my way to a conference at the airport for my recorder. They're like, what is that? Tubular.
Tubular item, well.
Like it's a recorder?
Can you play it?
It's funny, I've never been stopped when I travel if I'm going someplace to teach another course and I go with, 40 recorders. They don't hassle you, but one time in the bag they will take a second look at it sometimes. So anyway, all right. So go ahead and find your seats.
Richard.
Yeah.
One little step of an explicit instruction we missed there is that when the people are walking around the middle, it's call and response, it's not echo. So you can make up your own answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
That was
on my
the part
yeah,
that
I'm rushing through this. Yeah. So no. Okay. And when it gets to she opened the door and boo, you just do anything you want. She opened the door and yeah, good. Okay. Let's try it. Ready? So start your story again. And by the way, when you're speaking, you don't have to play.
Okay.
So go ahead.
She starved, she finds something else and order again. She grabbed her keys and got in her car. And then she got into a big car accident.
She didn't have insurance. She cried some more.
She called the insurance to get a quote.
The insurance agent was a zombie.
The zombie ate her flesh alive.
And then she was a scary ghost.
But she still wanted to have some friends around.
She went to the graveyard and knocked on the stone. The stone, it opened and
Carla taking charge. First a little drumming. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go this way. Go that way. Go. Now listen and echo me if you're able to. You're still the last one out there. You're the leader. Well, Leslie's doing it. Go, go. You have to march, guys. March. No, Leslie, don't play this way.
The other way too.
Go the other way.
So the other way.
Just play something else. We're following them, people.
They play, we play. They play, we play.
Stop right here. Move around. Joanne, your last one left. Wait for it. Wait for it. Just stay out there. Hold on. Here we go. You go this way. We go this way. Go. Yeah, we're keeping up. Oh my God. So we're going the other way. Joanne, you're going the opposite way. No, Joanne is leading. Joanne, take the lead. Go. Joanne.